Welcome back to the Loud Stone Drafts podcast. You know who you're back with, Zach and Junior. Alright.
How is it?
It's pretty good. It reminds me of like the Angry Orchard and Red Apple Ales almost.
It's got more of the red apple ale, I think.
So today we got Southern Apple Hard Cider, 5.5% alcohol volume. Ugh.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. We picked it up at Lowe's.
Yeah, Lowe's Foods and Mount Airy. Yeah, great selection. They actually good. Did you see that little bar thing they got in there?
Mm-hmm.
They got all the time got little tap stuff, whatever. I thought about in the next few videos, get something from there, get like little pints from there.
Yeah.
Trying those out.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Ain't bad. But anyway, what's new, world?
How y'all been? Everybody been doing good? Hope so.
Yep. Hope so.
Eventful
day so far.
Yeah. I'm actually going to the doctor to borrow over my hand. I'm hoping the doctor will release me to go back to work. I've been out of work for about 5 months now. All because of a fucking weed eater.
Yeah, it's been eventful at my work too. Just changes to the systems and all grades of stuff, but oh well, it is what it is. Bug it.
It's gonna feel weird going back to work after about 5 months.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, and it's gonna be like relearning everything.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, almost half a year, pretty much been out.
Yep.
Have to relearn a lot of stuff, and I know we got a new machine that we was putting in right before I went out of work, so yeah, maybe learning that a little bit. And
I noticed that they built over there at your work. They built over that saw.
Yeah, we got another saw right beside of it.
Yeah,
and then they built that building, and then we got that small building right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
We got the garage door there, but that small building is going to have a couple of machines in it. We just, for some reason, I haven't set it up yet. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be weird going back to work once they release me.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
That's so. Yeah, we got two other guests on the podcast, Poppy and Pokey. And Ellie here's too. I didn't see her in here. Yep. Got the puppies in here. Yep.
Here's one of them.
Yep. He's a little badass. At least he thinks he is.
Now, here's the other one.
This
one's been bench pressing about 500 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the muscles on the dog.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like some steroids fell into his food when I got him as a puppy. Yeah, a little badass. But anyway, what you got in store for today?
Well, I've been thinking the last podcast we did, or the last two, or one of them was talking about 90s things, and I was looking up some of things that were very popular in the 90s, and I thought we can kind of talk about that and reminisce about, the 90s.
Yeah, boy has a topic.
All right, so you say you got...
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and start it off. What's you chose 90s. What got you thinking about the 90s, and what's some things that you miss about it, or what's some things you missed, like, don't like, whatever. Let's just see what your thoughts are.
My opinion, I think the 90s is probably the last great generation, and a lot of people could probably argue against that and everything, but the reason I think that is because technology was just barely starting to kind of, like, cell phones and stuff like that, coming around and everything. We didn't really have, like, smartphones.
Yeah, late 90s, like the Nokia dinosaur phone, the one that you could throw you could sling that son of a bitch through a house and it'd come out the other side and it'd be perfectly fine.
Yeah, we didn't really grow up, or we just started, like, getting into computers and stuff like that. We didn't really, it's not like today. Everybody has,
by no means.
Yeah, everybody has a smartphone in their pocket pretty much and everything, and they're always, just tablets, everything, streaming, Netflix and shit like that. It wasn't like that in the 90s. We was outside. Like I know in the last podcast we kind of talked about, going outside, fishing, stuff like that.
Yeah, we was gone like several hundred yards away from the house in the woods, and
running in the woods, building forts in the woods, shit like that. Like
as long as we checked in, what we thought was every couple of hours.
Yeah,
we was fine. There wasn't nobody. There weren't no search parties going for us.
Yeah, Mama hollering, dinner time,
Yeah.
Coming home when the street lights on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a big one right there. Yep. Get your ass in here in the house. As soon as the street lights come on, if you ain't inside, your ass is ground.
And sometimes, we'd eat and then go right back outside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
especially if it's summertime, no school.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Great days.
I tell you another thing. Blockbuster.
Oh, those were the great days.
They were. Going to Blockbuster, walking up and down the aisles trying to find, a movie or two. Usually it was action or horror or something like that, some kind of cartoon movie.
That comedy.
Yeah,
comedy was a big thing too. Adam Sandler had a lot in that night.
Yeah.
Man, it was Happy Gilmore for me. I was like, what? Happy Gilmore.
What was that other one? The one where he goes back to school.
Billy Madison.
Yeah, Billy Madison. Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, man.
Big Daddy. I don't, was that 90s or early 2000s?
I don't know. Let me look it up here.
I want to say it was early 2000s, which, early 2000s wasn't, it was still...
it still had the 90s feel to about 2002, 2003. Then shit really started encrypting. But let's find Big Daddy right here and see what here.
Let's see.
Shit, not Big Fabby. What the fuck?
Big Fabby.
Big Fatty.
While he's looking that up.
It is actually a 1999 film. So
really?
Right there at the end. Yep.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I knew it had to be like right there at it.
What's your name? I'll write it on the wall.
Happy Gilmore is like, get in the hole, ball.
Suck my white ass, ball. Oh, I love that. That's so funny. Piece of monkey shit.
You gonna die, clown?
Oh yeah.
Adam Sandler has some really good movies in the 90s.
Right there.
He still got some good movies. I think there's actually one about to be released, if it hasn't come out yet, about him being an astronaut or some sort. I don't know. I seen like a preview or something like on Netflix, or not Netflix, YouTube or TikTok or some shit. Yeah, he's wearing like an astronaut suit. I don't know, kind of.
I don't know. I ain't seen that. I'll check that out though. Yeah. I'm a big Adam Sandler fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, him, David Spade. And I don't know if you noticed this. I'm just gonna like hop to this, and then we'll go right back to the 90s. Have you noticed like all your big filmmakers that that slowly it slowly started to fizzle out in like 2010, 11, 12 and stuff like that, and now there's some things coming out by them, but nobody knows the new actors anymore. The new the old actors that made a name for themselves, and that had released multiple movies, is about fizzled out. I mean, they're probably like close, to retiring. But nowadays, nobody knows the names of any new actors or anything like that. I mean, so.
Nah, yeah, I mean, you're right. I know Jim Carrey, he's retired.
Yeah.
There's rumors, I doubt that it's going to happen, but there was rumors that he was going to make a Grinch 2 movie. But I don't know, I doubt it.
It would be nice to see for a final film, because that right there, his Grinch film was, I think, one of his biggest ultimate
I mean, hits. I watch it every year at Christmas time.
I do too. Hell, that's my favorite. That is my favorite thing. If I could dress my house up, and I mean, Shut up. If I could dress my house up, I would light it up Christmas green, like the color of the light on our mic here, and I would actually put Grinch stuff everywhere, and I would actually put a single deer horn and tie a rope to it to Poppy's head.
Yep.
Yep.
I was going to say Poppy.
Yeah, I would tie it to Poppy's head. He would be Max.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, who knows how long Adam Sandler is going to be doing.
Yeah, he actually won an award. I can't remember. It's like People's Choice Awards, or whatever. He won that award, and had a big speech about it. I watched it a couple weeks ago, and Jennifer Aniston actually presented that award to him. He went up there with a speech, but I haven't heard anything, but I know that he's aged very well. So I mean, you know, you can tell he's gotten a little older, but like I said, he's still funny as ever, kicking good and everything. Yeah. So, but let's head back to the '90s real quick.
Yeah. So another thing I just thought of. I know I had one. I don't know if you ever had one. Furby.
My sister had a Furby.
I hated that little thing.
Yeah, the ears just a. I was a Furby.
Yeah,
whatever.
Like that damn thing was creepy as hell. Like I hated those.
Look like I guess they mimicked owls.
I don't know, man. They were like freaking possessed or some shit. Cause something like mine, which I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one out there, but mine was like. Just start talking out it like for no reason, like out of the blue. Just start, you know. You're gonna get fucked, Zach. Yeah. So I'm like, no, nope, not today. You're going in a wood chipper.
Yeah.
Oh god, some things are creepy as hell, man.
I'll tell you what. So back before I knew what jacking off was.
Yeah.
AOL, dial up.
Oh gosh.
I remember my sister had a computer in there, the son of a bitch. I tell you, I mean, I love getting on there and playing games and all that shit. And dial up, we kept dial up for a long time, even into the early 2000s and stuff like that. And I can't remember when DSL actually came out, like as far as like having a modem to where you have internet, but. I remember sitting there, you know, it'd be later in the night or whatever, and be like, looking around, nobody home, we're going to pull this motherfucker, and all of a sudden, you know, the damn phone rings, boom, internet down. I was like, God damn it, I've been about to bust 3 times. I ain't got to do it yet, fuck. So,
yeah, gosh, yeah. That was...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Yahoo Messenger was probably early 2000s. I don't think it was quite 90s. It might have been, but we didn't use it till like the early 2000s. But Yahoo Messenger was really awesome.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. I mean, that was like the main source of
messaging. Get on there and chat and everything. Yeah. That was texting for the 90s kids in the early 2000s, you know, when we was getting on up. Yeah. So, yeah, I remember getting on there. You remember the chat rooms?
Yep.
In Messenger?
Get on there and talk to, like, random strangers and everything.
Oh, yeah, get on there and talk to random strangers. Hell, we, me and my buddy, Chris, we went to school together for a while, and he was staying the night one night. We was in these chat rooms, and finally we was trying to, and webcams was a thing.
Yeah.
Too, whatever, and everything, so... we was talking shit to this one older woman. She was like in her 40s, but God almighty, she was big as a damn... She was wide as the ass end of a tundra. So I was just like, God almighty. And, yeah, we finally got her talked in. You know, hell, we was like 13, 14 years old. And we finally got her talked into to turn their webcam on. We thought we was going to get to see something nice. We just spent... I don't know how much time talking shit to this woman.
Yeah.
And she turns her fucking cam on. And she's got a dildo, a black dildo that's probably about that long.
Damn.
And she is sinking this son of a bitch. I was like, God, what the fuck? Chris, we will never compete in this world if this is what's going on.
That was a couple times I talked to some women and stuff, and got them turn their webcam on and stuff, and got to see some tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and try not to get caught by your mom and everything like that. And everything.
Man.
If my mom seen half these conversations I've had with these girls, like,
so like, there were several girls in school, which you know me, I've always been a big guy. I never have many people hitting on me in like the 90s and 2000s. You know, which like I said, hell, I was just like in elementary school then and shit too. But,
yeah.
Finally, I got into like freshman year, and all the big girls would want to talk to me.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And finally, this one, Chris was talking to this one girl, and she was pretty hot. I was trying to date her at the time, but I didn't have just snowball's chance in hell. But anyway, she hung out with this one girl. She was big as hell, and well, I kind of feel bad saying it, but she's like, we was at his house, and she's like, move over. She said, I gotta show Junior something, and I was just like, and she comes in there, and I mean, it's just like, she just lifts her shirt up, and it's orangutan titties just off to the side. I'm like,
don't get sick now.
God, I'm telling you, man. But yeah, that was something else. I don't think that. Yeah. But I actually went. I guess it's been about a month ago, and I saw somebody had posted, been like, it's been so long now since you've been gone, and it had her name at the end of it, and I was like, what's this about? And then I click on the
link.
Well, it's not. I click on the post on Facebook, and so when I did that, I was like, what the hell's going on? So I found her on Facebook, and hell, she died some time back, and I was like, I don't know what happened.
Damn.
I mean, I've yet to figure out what happened. I don't know if it was a drug thing or illness. I don't know what it was, but I was just like, damn, that's sad.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
So let's see, what else?
T.Y. Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies, yeah. I actually had a few of the Beanie Babies.
Remember when we used to get them things from McDonald's?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, my sister had a pile of them damn things.
It was crazy, like how the 90s toys, and I'm sure it can go back to the 80s or whatever, but like, we wasn't born in the 80s, but like the 90s McDonald's toys or Burger King toys, like, they were so much cooler, like, than what you would get now.
Yeah, I don't even know anything that you're getting right now as the toys at McDonald's. I don't even know. Hey, I don't even know what any of that shit's consisting of now. I don't know what's being brought out. I don't know what any kind of new toys. All the toy commercials though. When McDonald's was advertising, they used to advertise the toys as well in the kids' meals. I don't know that they would even do that today.
I don't know. Back, when Ronald McDonald and like they even had the Ronald McDonald show and stuff like that, the Hamburglar, Grimace. I can't think of the other character's name, but they're actually bringing the Hamburglar back. I've seen some McDonald's commercials, and
that sounds like something on SpongeBob. The Hamburglar.
That's SpongeBob. It's a good show.
Hey man, that's
I watch that show all the time with my daughter.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like my mom took my daughter to McDonald's, and they were releasing that new Kung Fu Panda 4 movie here soon, and they have they're advertising those toys and stuff. And she got one of the bad guys or whatever, chameleon or
right.
some shit. Anyway, yeah. 90s toys, man, like McDonald's and shit were like bomb ass, you know.
Yeah, that was the shit, man.
What else? Nintendo 64. Did you ever have one?
Yes, I did.
I had one, but I was like in my teenage years when I got one. Yeah, Mario Brothers.
I had a PlayStation 2 for my first one. Then it was like the early 2000s. A buddy of mine was getting rid of a Nintendo 64. And I was like, shit, I'm going to step back. You know, they wasn't even selling the games. He just had a pile of games.
Yeah.
My favorite, what was your favorite game for Nintendo 64?
I think it was, wasn't it like Mario Brother and everything? Was that Nintendo 64?
Most likely.
I think that's right. It's been such a long time. I'm pretty sure that's it. Mario Brother, you know.
Mine was 007 GoldenEye.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. That was a good game.
Dude, that was.
I would always try to get that gold gun, even though it was like shit. I always wanted it.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, I was just that, and you know, you'd be surprised. I mean, you know, everybody, you know, misjudged how, like, what was it? You know, you get what was that, a P238 or something like that that you got from the start?
Yeah, maybe.
Or something like that. And people really had underestimated that gun until you got on up in levels. Like, you could do that one gun would almost complete the entire game until they're at the end.
Yeah.
I never understood that.
I don't know. My wife is actually wanting to get a PlayStation. I think it's a PlayStation 2 because she wants some of the older games, and I wouldn't mind having Tomb Raider. You know, square titties and being there late at night after, you know, of us sleeping.
And going out to Lara Croft.
Yeah, square titties or triangle titties or square ass, you know.
Dude, hey, man.
I wouldn't mind getting, you know, 007 GoldenEye game, get a Nintendo 64 and get that, and Mario Brothers, like some of the older games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good
times.
That was the shit back in the day.
Right.
I'm trying to think what else went on back in the 90s. There's so much shit that...
Tamagotchis, I mean, they're actually coming out with them again. I don't think I ever had a Tamagotchi, though. My sister might have had one. What else was there? Boppets. Yeah.
Fuck that.
I still actually have my Boppet. It don't work no more, but I still have it. It's like that long, you twist it, Boppet, pull it.
I mean, dude, kids now today, I think, would probably dominate that son of a bitch.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but either they're smarter or I was just an idiotic dumbass. Because I hated that son. I'd get so pissed off at that damn thing. Like, spin it. Bop it. Tag it. Spin it. Pause.
Jack off.
Pop it. You know, whatever it is. And it was just like, what the fuck? And I tried to, I'd get mad and I'd just, I did this trying to, like, God, you son of a bitch. And it started to start all over again.
They actually have a little handheld one at Walmart I was playing with the other day, and I was doing good. Like, it started getting faster and faster, and then my wife started talking to him, and I messed up. And I was like, oh!
You want to see how pissed off you can get?
32,
buy you a Boppet.
32 years old in the middle of Walmart playing with that motherfucker and everything. My wife starts talking to him, and I'm like, ah! She's like, what? I'm like, you fucked me up.
That was a big thing, too. You know what else was a big thing and you know that I absolutely loved?
What?
Hot Wheels cars.
Dude, yes. I still got all my Hot Wheels cars when I was growing up. They're at my mom's house.
I wished I
got
did.
2 boxes, like Hot Wheel car boxes, and I got them over at my house. I probably got about at least 100.
I mean, my cousin, he had thousands of these damn things. Like, I walked in his bedroom one time, and there was not a square inch of his wall that wasn't covered up in an unopened Hot Wheels box. And the only thing I'm sitting here thinking is like, I'd never have to go to Walmart ever again if he would just let me open half of these.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, like I said, he was wanting. I mean, he was collecting them and all that shit. So I mean, and the later 90s, I don't know if you got into it. Oh man, I was big into it, and that was the Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I was actually going to say that. Yeah, I actually had a small book that held all my Pokemon cards. I had hundreds of them things.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Hundreds.
Oh yeah, I did too, man.
And I probably still have them, but we moved around so much as a kid that I don't know, I got misplaced or some shit. But I mean, I had some good cards in there.
Yeah.
And I wish I had that and still had them, because I'm telling you, it's probably worth some money now.
The holographics.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for. Is like, I was always wanting to find that holographic Japanese Charizard.
Yeah.
The ultimate card.
Yeah, try to go for them rare cards that you.
Yeah.
I think I had a couple holographic ones, but it wasn't Charizard. It was just like, yeah.
That was me. Because for one, I didn't know how to get them. Didn't know how to order, and then my parents, of course, they're like, we're not going to order shit to get fucked. To get
Yeah,
fucked
yeah, you couldn't really order shit like that as a kid. Now we can go in there in 2-3 clicks and you ship to your house in a couple days.
Yeah, that, and I actually wonder what one's going for right now. As a matter of fact,
I wouldn't be surprised if thousands of dollars, probably hundreds, but I mean, hell, who knows? Yeah, Pokemon was the shit back in the day. I don't understand all this Pokemon shit now because there's so much of it. But yeah, the original, like 151. Oh, yeah, so thousands. Yeah. This one right here is almost 3,000. We got one that's about 1,100. Got one that's 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I don't know if anybody's bought that, but that's what I'm selling for right now. It's ridiculous.
4 of 102. That's the reason it's so expensive. $3,000. Wow. Holy shit! I just looked here. $6,500 in 1996.
Wow.
Fuck you. Nope. You know what I'd do with $3,000?
Buy a gun.
Hell, I got enough in that motherfucker.
No,
but,
you can never have enough.
No. I'd be paying off debts. Is what I'd be paying off. Because, like I said, I don't know. I've been looking around because if y'all remember in our earlier podcast a few back, we was talking about how we was going to start like encrypting and doing reviews and stuff like that too, encrypt them later on, especially like in the spring when it comes up. We're going to do some fishing, sport shooting, stuff like that, and so I've been looking at boats, and so me and old Jackie Moon here can go fishing on the weekends and all that good stuff. And
hell, we might do a podcast out on the damn river or
dude,
lake.
if I could, I'm gonna start looking, and like I said, but I'm not gonna go spend $40,000 and $50,000 on a boat. Not for my first boat. I can't do that.
Yeah,
but yeah,
a little outrageous.
Yeah, damn right it is. I mean, it's crazy. But like I said, I think we'd get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I tell you, back, 10, 15 years ago, 20, whatever, like back then, there was so many places around here that you can go fishing and everything, but so many people have bought all these lands near the river and stuff like that, and it makes it harder to go fishing unless you honestly, know somebody that knows somebody that has, some land near a river and you get permission. Or, if you have a kayak or a boat or some shit, you can get out on the damn water and do some fishing that way. But
ponds,
it's ridiculous.
Unless you can, like I said, unless you get a boat and go to the lake.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you got.
Yeah, you can get, I kayak and get on a river and go fishing that way,
Yeah, you can do that.
Find a spot that's kind of clear and, pull up your kayak on the side of the bank and do some fishing for a couple hours. Do something like that. Which, I did that a couple times last year. Probably going to do it a little bit more this year. You need to get you a kayak so we both can go.
Yeah, I just gotta get one big enough to hold my fat ass.
Like I said, the one I got holds about 350 pounds.
Yeah.
So, it's, a couple hundred, I spent $6, but if you go to Walmart and buy it at the store, you could probably get it like, $500.
Hey, cut that out.
But,
Sorry, y'all. Dogs is just fucking rampant.
But yeah, like I said, it's heavy as hell, but like I said, I love it. To sit on top. I'm actually gonna go with my brother-in-law here, in, I think next weekend maybe, or I don't know, weekend after next, sometime real soon, March 12th, or it might be next Sunday. We'll talk about going kayaking.
Yeah, that's on my birthday.
It is, ain't it?
Yeah, March 12th. Let's see here.
I think it's on a Sunday we saw about going.
Almost right. No, that's on Tuesday.
Well, whenever
next Sunday is the 10th.
Hey! We'll talk about going for St. Patrick's Day, whatever freaking week that is.
The 17th.
Oh, yeah, then maybe that was at St. Patty Day.
Yeah, man. Sounds like a plan. But, yeah, I'm hoping to eventually, acquire a boat sometime or other. And maybe we can go from there.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's wrap it up. We're at 31 minutes. We get some more beers in us.
Yeah.
And
I just want to say thank you, Jesus, for dial up being gone.
Yeah. I kind of wish Yahoo Messenger was still around. That was.
That was
yeah,
good. But like I said, these new platforms and everything, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
I don't even think it would even hold up to
Probably
these.
not.
To
MySpace. I know that wasn't a 90s thing, but MySpace was fucking amazing.
I never really figured out how to use it, but
get in there and customize your own page and shit.
Yeah, I tried all that shit and I could never really get figured out. But yep, it is what it is. But I got Facebook now.
Yeah, everybody in the world's pretty much got Facebook.
Yeah, except for this new generation. I don't know what they're doing, but
I don't know. It'll probably be something new here in the next couple years, and then you have to log into that. And
Twitter and all that crap.
Yeah, now I don't even think it's Twitter now. I think they call it X. I think Elon Musk bought it and changed the name of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. I don't really. I got a Twitter account, but I never use it.
I don't even have nothing like that.
I thought about creating us a Twitter account, but like I said, I don't know nothing about Twitter, so I don't know. I was going to create it for the podcast, but I don't know nothing about it. I just post our shit either on YouTube and Facebook and go on with it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So, anyway, y'all, we're going to hop off here, and we will be back next week.